Okay, this week, continuation of what we looked at last week by Jay's request. Thank you, Jay, for the request. Pentatonic scales over certain chords, how we can lay them on top of certain chords. So today, looking at two main chords, we're looking at major 7, or just plain major, and minor 7, or just plain old minor. So first of all, over the major 7 chord, so we're looking at an A major 7, which looks like this. This is one way of playing it. And this would be a regular A chord, either way would work. When we're playing over a major 7 chord, we have 3 good possibilities with the pentatonic scale. Number 1 would be to just play an A major pentatonic, or the you could think of it as the relative minor. You could think of it as F sharp minor pentatonic or A major pentatonic. They're the same thing. So you find that A, you put your pinky there. That's kind of what we looked at last week. That's option number 1. Option number 2 for the major 7 chord would be to play up a major 3rd from where the chord is. Now what that means, here's our root A. If we were to play an A major scale from here to the 3rd note, 1, 2, 3. This C sharp here is the major 3rd. So this is another really nice spot where we could play the pentatonic scale. And the third option would be to play a half step or 1 fret lower than the chord. So if the chord is here at A, if we were to drop this note down 1 fret and play the pentatonic here, we'll once again get another sound or variation. So 3 cool possibilities that you could just, choose one, or you can mix and match 2 or all 3 of them at the same time. So that's what we can do for the major 7. Now let's take a look at the minor 7. So here's a minor 7 chord, regular bar type shape. You could also put the pinky in and do a regular minor chord, so minor or minor 7. Now over this chord, a couple of options. First obvious choice is to play right at the root. So if we're right here at A, we play the pentatonic right there. The second option would be to play a whole step higher than where the chord is. So if we have an A minor chord, we can go to a B and play pentatonic. Now keep in mind, it's not going to react the same way that your typical blues riffs would at the root spot. So you have to be a little bit more creative, and it's a little more of a obscure sound. So you kind of have to experiment with it and get used to it. So those are our first 2 options: root, whole step higher than the root. And the third option for the minor 7 is to play up a 5th from where that root note is. So a couple ways you could think of that. If this is where our A minor chord is, you could just look at the power chord, and whatever this note is, in this case E, that means we go to E and play the pentatonic scale. Or you could just think of it as going up an A major scale to the 5th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's our E. So we could play an E pentatonic over this A minor chord. And once again, you can choose to use one of these ideas, or you can mix and match 2 or all 3 of the ideas.